Yo, what is up? It's me back again, ready to jinx your favorite teams. This time I'm gonna be using ESPN's bracket predictor, and hopefully I can try to win some money while also jinxing teams. But I know neither of those things are gonna happen. Or well, one of those things will happen. So let's see what we got. All right, starting with this bracket here. Hold on, let me see if I can get my. All right, there we go. All right, so let's start over here on the AFC side. We got Steelers and Texans. Looks like the Texans are at home playing the Steelers. Texans have a style of defense. The Steelers can sort of decide when they want to play defense. I don't know. The Texans have also been kind of up and down this year, so I don't know. Give me them at home, cause why not? Ooh, they'll be going to face the Broncos. Jaguars and Bills is another interesting one. Um, the Jags have been playing above themselves, and the Bills have been playing below themselves. Uh, believe it or not, I'm gonna go Jags here. I don't know, they just feel like that team that's sort of doing things, so why not? All right, Pats Chargers. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna go Pats here. I don't like what the Chargers have been sort of doing with the last few weeks, especially heading into the playoffs. But I do feel like the Patriots sort of peaked too soon, so that might be more of an interesting game. But anyway, moving on. Who's getting into the AFC Championship game? So Broncos, Texans. Do I just take rest over rust type of deal? Actually, the Broncos are the ones who I was thinking that peaked too soon. They went on that incredible win streak and they came out of sort of nowhere to get this number one seed. But did they do too much too soon? That's the question. But against the Texans, it's actually kind of rough because I don't know if I believe in the Texans the way that you should for a team that's in a divisional round. I can see them taking it, but ultimately I gotta give Broncos here. And then Pats Jags. Oh, this is so crazy. But the Patriots have been playing lights out. But I don't know, man. It's something about the Jags that just feels like they don't know what they don't know, so they're just kind of vibing. And I dig it. I dig it. So I'm gonna go with that. Ooh, all right. Now, who's going to the Super Bowl between Broncos and Jags? Ooh. Okay, well, we got both sides of the ball. Can Trevor Lawrence take them all away? I don't know. That kicker has kind of been nutty. So if this is close, and you got which Bo Nix are you gonna get? Again, chalk. Let me go Broncos here. All right, moving on. NFC. We got Panthers and Rams, and the Panthers. I'm so sick of this whole rule where you win your division and you get a home playoff game, even if your division is terrible. Like I also understand that in some capacity that you have to get something for winning your division, and divisions matter more in football than I think in any other sport, except maybe baseball. Baseball, it's pretty important, but I don't know. I just, it's so frustrating to see these below 500 teams end up with a home playoff game. I think it should be an automatic playoff bid to win your division, but getting in a home field game, that I don't know, rant over. But I'm going Rams, just based on that alone, and watch that not play out. Niners, Eagles. Niners have been injured to all hell. The Eagles have not been playing like the Eagles, but they've also been them not playing like the Eagles still means they're better than half the teams in the NFC, obviously, with them being the third seed. The Niners, they have this way of losing winnable games and winning losable games, if that makes any sense. Like, they do the opposite of whatever is supposed to happen in that game. But I think I'm gonna have to go Eagles here. I just don't trust the Niners, especially with everything they got going on. Packers, Bears. The Bears, surprisingly enough, have gotten over on the Packers, which is not the norm. If you know the NFC North by any means, the Packers have owned the Bears for a long time. And I think this is the year that they get their get back. And that sets up right here. Oh, all right, we'll get to that. But division matchup, Seahawks Rams for the third time this season. And honestly, I feel like the Rams should have won the other game if they hadn't went for it. I mean, but I guess that's what you do, man. You play to win, but I don't know. I don't like the decision. But give me Rams here. And then Bears Eagles. Now this one's interesting because of the dreaded double doink. I know Bears fans everywhere just hate that so much. I want to give you guys some retribution for it, but I just don't know that it comes in this game. Man. As much as I want to pick the Bears, I don't know that they're able to beat the Eagles, even though I think in the regular season they may have had them. Let's see. I can't remember for sure. Let's see. Bears, Eagles. Yeah, they had them. This was what, around week 12, 13. So towards the end of the season, fairly recently. And I remember, man, the Bears, that's right, the Bears put it on them. I don't think this final score was indicative. They went in there and actually gave them that work. So, all right, let's realize you can't see what I'm looking at here. All right. Anyway, back to this. Okay, so do I think that the Bears can do it again? Do I feel like it, all right, here's what I'm gonna do for you Bears fans. I'm gonna try the reverse jinx. I'm gonna pick the Eagles in hopes that I will jinx them and then sort of give you guys the good juju on the back end. But then also, I don't know if me calling it out removes the jinx. I don't know how this works, but I'm going Eagles there. And then Rams Eagles. Why do I like the Rams? What is possessing me to go Rams here? Rams. Then do I just give? Gosh, that's so boring to have a number one seed win, but I mean they had that long playoffs. They had that long winning streak, and like I said, it might be one of those things where they peak too soon. But for my money, goodness, I guess I'll go the simple route. All right, how many points? I'm just gonna go simple here and do, let's say, average NFL playoff. Why is it written like that? The average NFL. Oh, no, this is not what I need. I need Let's do total points scored. And 2024. How many total points were scored in the NFL playoffs? Let's see. Not all time. 2024. Can you parse this out? Let's see. Of course, they're not gonna make this easy for me. Okay. Okay, all right, so let's go back to that other thing. So this says around 45 to 50, so we make it an even 50 per game. How many games do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 times 50. What's that? 600. All right, let's do 670. 80. All right, and with that we have our brackets. Oh, you weren't even looking at what I'm looking at. Still getting used to this thing here. Okay, so with that being said, now I have my bracket set, so I'm going to do 670. Or is that a little too much? Should I do the 607? Maybe 607. Oh, okay, maybe not. 607. There we go. Perfect. And watch, none of this will actually happen. So congrats, Broncos. You most definitely are not winning a Super Bowl this year. Sorry.